When Mr. Bilbo Baggins of Bag End announced that he would shortly be celebrating his 111st birthday with a party of special magnificence, there was much talk and excitement in Hobbiton. Hey everybody, my name is Emily and welcome to my channel where we talk about books and reading and books I'm reading, books you're reading, and everything in between. And today I wanted to do a little something different for my channel and also make an announcement. But it's no secret if you've watched my channel for any length of time that The Lord of the Rings is one of my very favorite books, easily one of my favorite books of all time. And September 22nd is a very special day in Middle-earth. It is the birthday of two of our beloved characters, Bilbo Baggins and Frodo Baggins. And Tolkien is wonderful to give us such specific dates and years and history that really flesh out his wonderful world. But today I wanted to talk about Bilbo and Frodo's birthday, and a very specific birthday for both of them. It is the birthday that begins The Lord of the Rings. The very first chapter of the Fellowship of the Ring is called A Long Expected Party, and it is the party where Bilbo turns 111, or 11-1, as the Hobbits say, and when Frodo turns 33, which for Hobbits is generally when you are considered to have, is considered to be your coming of age as a Hobbit. And so it's a very special birthday for both of them. And Bilbo, to celebrate the occasion, decides to throw the biggest party the Shire or Hobbiton has ever seen. It becomes a grand affair. Rumors circulate about the party for months, and it's rumored that there will be fireworks and that gifts will be given to all the guests. And of course, the day of the party arrives. Gandalf is there, who puts on a magnificent fireworks show, and Bilbo gives a speech to a large group of his family and friends and gives some backhanded compliments to them, and also declares that it is time for him to leave. And then all of a sudden he vanishes. And of course, as we know, he vanishes because he slipped his special ring on his finger that allows him to disappear. And what we learn later, and what everyone else learns later, is that this is the One Ring of Power. But Bilbo returns to his home, Bag End, where Gandalf meets him. And Gandalf, through significant effort, convinces Bilbo to leave the ring for Frodo. And Bilbo has left the rest of his possessions to Frodo as well as Bag End. But Bilbo is eventually convinced to leave the ring for Frodo. But this is the event that kicks off the entire Lord of the Rings saga. Bilbo departs on a last grand adventure, and Gandalf has begun to have suspicions about the ring Bilbo has kept. And he implores Frodo to keep it secret and keep it safe. And Gandalf believes that it will be safe for at least another while longer in the Shire. And Gandalf then also leaves to do some investigating and learn what he can about this ring and see if he can confirm his suspicions about its origin. But so September 22nd is a special day in Middle-earth, and a special day when it comes to this book. And so I wanted to use this day as a vehicle to make an announcement of my own. Almost since the time I began this channel, which was not very long ago, only a couple months. But I have talked about the idea of doing a read-along of Lord of the Rings because I have encountered multiple people somehow on BookTube who have not yet read this. And I find that to be an absolute travesty. And I have talked about doing a read-along because of that multiple times, but I truly do want to make it happen. And so this is my announcement for doing a Lord of the Rings read-along. it is I kind of want to give people enough time to plan. So it is my intention to do this at the beginning of 2026. My current thought is to do it because it is a lengthy novel or set of 3 books, a trilogy. My thought is to do it over the course of 3 months, January, February, and March. 1 book in each month. The Fellowship of the Ring in January, The Two Towers in February, and The Return of the King in March. And there are also other special reasons to end the book in March. If you're familiar with Lord of the Rings, you may know why that is. But yes, this is a way to hold myself accountable for doing this, and I'll send out more details as this takes more shape throughout the rest of the end of this year before January hits. And I'm also welcome and open to suggestions and feedback on what y'all would like out of this read along. My thought is to host it on something like a Discord server. I think that would probably serve this better than like a Voxer chat, but I'm open to suggestion and ideas because I've never hosted a read along before. So if you find that something has worked out really well in the past, I am all ears. But I think this is a great book for discussion, to kind of go through it slowly, bit by bit, and analyze a lot of things. And I really want this to kind of be geared towards people who might not ever have read this before. So if you have never read Lord of the Rings, please come take part in this. I think it'll be a wonderful time. Seasoned readers of it and new ones alike, I think, would find a lot of joy in this. This is an immensely rereadable story, in my opinion. There's always something new to find here, new little tidbits. And so I'm really excited about it. I'm really excited to kick off 2026 with this. I think it could be the start of a great reading year and give us a little something to look forward to over these last couple months of 2025. So let me know what you think. Let me know if there are certain things you would want to see from this. If there are people who you think would be good to have conversations with about this book, I would love to hear. So that's my announcement. Happy birthday to Bilbo and Frodo, our beloved Hobbit heroes. And I think this will be a great time. So I'm really looking forward to it. And thank y'all for indulging me in this fun little On This Day in Middle Earth video. Maybe there will be more to come. But yeah, thank y'all so much. I appreciate you, and I'll talk to y'all again soon. Bye.